Well, Paul Silas, now in his 9th year as a head coach in the NBA, and as his team hits the stretch run, everybody recognizes how reliant they are on young LeBron James. We spoke with Paul Silas before the game tonight and asked him, is he aware of the fact that just a year ago at this time, LeBron was getting ready for his senior prom?
No, that doesn't. But it's a fact, you know. Clearly, he's a couple of years away from being your big-time guy, you know. But he's provided us with a lot of excitement, and he's done a lot for this team this year. But at this time, you need guys that have been there, you know, the guys that you can rely on to get it done. And it's been a struggle the last 4 games.
Each team has turned it over 4 times. We will hit the 2-minute mark of this first quarter. Backdoor cut. Kedrick Brown with a slam.
Now that was a super pass there by LeBron James.
Rogers takes the opening. Hole closes and Rogers misses on the shovel attempt.
Looked like he mishandled the basketball too on the way up.
Ilgauskas steps into it and hits the jumper.
Obviously the mask doesn't affect his shooting.
Now James will get into the offense with 5. Makes his move. Kittle's there defensively. Leans in with a bank shot.
Fortunate there as Kerry Kittles did a nice job holding his ground there.
James off a double team. Kedrick Brown a 3. 9 on the clock. James circling. Stutter step. And James, acrobatic attempt. He's going to the line.
Boy, did he see daylight and take advantage of it.
James, isolation against Kittles, holding his ground. James, a fadeaway. And we are tied at 33. James, tough.
Quickness there. No hesitation, right to the goal.
They give James the 3.
Nope. Figured he was that wide open. Why not? Forget about the big guy on the inside. LeBron James knocks down the triple.
Collins sets the screen, and Scalabrine too much on that J.
Yeah, settled for that one. Should have better off moving the basketball. One more.
The cut and the finish. Lee Nailon getting the deuce. Williams a jumper, and he hits. After the timeout, James finds an opening for 2. And LeBron James now with 15 points and 6 assists. James in some trouble, fires. Good find, Boozer.
Cleveland will not have a chance in this game if they don't decide to play defense right now.
Ilgauskas cannot squeeze it home. And here come the Nets leading by 10. Intercepted by James off the bullet feed. Look out, James the windmill.
Boy, fortunate there. Lucius Harris reached in late there. That could have been a 3-point play. No call.
Collins can't stick the J. Cavaliers running up the floor. Brown for 2.
Good look up there by LeBron.
Kittle shot clock down to 3.
Oh, tough one.
Switching hands. Kerry Kittles has 19.
That was pretty.
James, no call. Layup doesn't go. Follow, count it.
Now the young fella wanted that one desperately.
And Jefferson has it stolen. James 1-on-2. Draws the foul.
Now the young fella's hyped up. He's doing a little bit of everything right now.
Kedrick Brown way outside to Boozer. 1-on-1 with Scalabrine. James wants it. Post up against Kittles.
Real nice. He has expanded his range on the jump shot.
Oh, James, the blow by and the harm.
They seem to have an answer for everything Cleveland throws at them.
James feeds. Batiste jumper is good.
I'm going to say they can live with that. Bateen, give him credit. He knocks down, stepped into that shot. Got about a 15-foot range and able to slide it in.
Rogers, jumper, no. And rebounded by Nailon. James. On the move, he finds the cutter, Carlos Boozer. Shot clock at 9. James has to come length of the floor. James zigzagging through traffic. That's ridiculous.
That's a one-man show. He went through the entire team, I think, that time.
LeBron has got 30. James takes the opening. Help comes. Open man, Newble. Count it.
He was working on his jump shot in the pregame.
Kittles frees himself. Fade away, no. And the ball tipped out by James. Cavaliers with a chance to tie or take the lead. It's Boozer backdoor.
And led by James on the run.
James wants the isolation with Harris. James, shake and bake, jumper. Count it.
He's showing some guts there.
And points on this possession would really put pressure on the Cavaliers. Nets trying to make it a two-possession game. Jefferson to the rim, knocked away. Cavaliers are running. James slashing to the goal.
Jefferson wanted contact. He didn't get the whistle, and James did an excellent job.
A 1 second difference. Jefferson's pass tipped away. Here's James forcing his way in. Cavaliers lead. A new career high for LeBron James, 39, and this is going to come down to a Nets possession with 11.8 remaining, trailing by 1. 10 seconds left. Jefferson makes a cut. Jefferson, a jumper. No. Rebound. James extending. James to the rim. The dunk.
That'll do it.
1.9. A three will tie it. Nets in desperation mode with no timeouts remaining.
Cleveland trying to match up. They just want to get a hand on it.
Into Kittles from half court. Back of the iron.
Oh, gosh.
And the Cavaliers come from behind with a gritty effort to knock off the Nets.
What more can we see? We've seen it all.
107 to 104 as they break out the confetti here at Gund Arena. 41 points for LeBron James.
James carried his team. He made the play after the miss, trying to seal it, but the Nets get one last look. Kittles for three, and once you know it, back iron.